Oh, I had a feeling this was going to be a problem. I don't know how to get myself onto the screen. Goodness, I'm coming to you from my phone because we got things happening. But stand by. Stand by, camera. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't. How do I get myself on the screen? Oh, maybe I undo that. Ah, there I am. Holy moly, I don't do things well from my phone, guys. Hi, hi, how is everybody? Oh, there we go. Yes, Tiger. Oh my gosh. Okay. So isn't it funny that the title of this was I'm sorry, and the very first thing I have to do is apologize to you who were showing up last night for a 9:15 like I would never do that. Number one, guys, just know that there's something wacky going on if you ever see that. So apparently there's a communication or miscommunication between StreamYard, which is where I create the broadcast and stream over to YouTube. And I checked and double checked because this has happened before. I checked and I checked and I checked to make sure the time was right, but I didn't check on YouTube. And sure enough, YouTube had set it up as 9:15 instead of 1 p.m. today. So for everyone who got worried about me, I am sorry. I'm sorry, but that wasn't the the I'm sorry part is multifaceted. I have a few things to talk about that have to do with I'm sorry. And forgive me, guys. So I'm from my phone, and it's kind of hard to watch the chat. Like this is not my normal. It's not my normal thing. I'm going to show you why. Here, I can show you why we're coming to you from my phone. And look who's with me. I've got a Carrie with me. I am over at the new house, by the way.
This is my first time.
I'm at the new house. Here, I'll just put this. Put this in the background. What's happening right now?
I know where we're going to be sitting next week.
That's my new aquarium being put in. That's the one. That's the aquarium that started this whole debacle, because we had just moved that from storage into my house, and we're getting ready to set it all up. And I jokingly sent a text to my landlord asking. I said, Carrie's getting in the pool here. Swing around. I jokingly said, you know, I'm getting ready to set up a new aquarium, just making sure you're renewing my lease. Ha ha. And that's when she came back and said, no, I am not renewing your lease. And I was like, I had to read it like 6 times. And yeah, so it was that aquarium that started this whole thing. So that aquarium has been sitting empty at the old house. And so we're getting it moved over here because it's easier to get it moved in and set up, and it's got to be replumbed and a bunch of stuff. And there won't be anything in the way, no furniture or anything. So we're doing that now. And then next week we're going to fill it up with fresh water this week, get everything like working and cleaned out. And then next week we'll drain it and fill it with the salt water and get the cycle going to be able to turn that into another tank.
Thank you, Fish Tank, for being a jerk and getting us into this horrible area over here that I'm going to be in my underpants swimming shortly.
Not on the live, Carrie. Not on the live. You can just store a bathing suit over here. It's okay. She's so funny. This is the first time Carrie's actually been here and seen the house. So I'm going to go back into the air conditioning. I don't know, girl. Oh, that's a little wading pool area over here that you can just step down into. It's only knee deep. It's only knee deep.
Step in here like that?
I want to know why you only took one shoe off. Why?
No, I have the other one on.
She took one shoe off to get it. I love her so much. Carrie's office over there. They all want to see the mermaids swim. It is hot out there though. So I will show you the progress that we've gotten done in here. And then I will let you know the other I'm sorry, the big I'm sorry. So behind me is where we are going to put all of the listed inventory. Listed inventory will be here, as you can see there. We still have more shelves to put in. And then over here, I'm just going to back it up behind the door here. Over on this wall, I'm going to put a Murphy bed. A Murphy bed is one of those fold down beds. So when Jordan comes out to visit, we just pull the bed down. She has a place to sleep and a bathroom to use. And there's a little kitchen and everything in here. And it's all good. This is the main working area where we're going to set up our desks. In here, this will be Carrie's office and Dottie's office for listing and working. This phone's really heavy. I have to.
We got a little bar
little
situation.
Little counter situation.
My pockets, you know.
Hold on, making sure. Okay, just making sure my aquarium guys were not asking me for something. They're not. It was not them. So yeah, you're coming to Vegas to dip in the pool. Come on up, Tiger. There will be some parties happening here. There will be parties. Yes. I'm super excited about it. I've got to fix a problem though. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that at the house from hell, we had an issue with the noise from the rooftop AC unit kind of humming, and it was really disturbing for him. And we have discovered that it's pretty bad. I was going to say it's not as bad, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty loud. So I am actually hoping there is an issue with it that we can have remedied, like maybe they don't have, isolation pads under it or something. Otherwise, I may have to switch things around for Noah, because I can't make him live in a room that gives him a headache again. I mean, it literally gives him a headache. He was over here with me yesterday for a couple hours and like, Mom, that noise gives me a headache. Like, oh, that's not good. I don't even think you guys can hear it. It's just like, it's one of those noises that like anybody else would just get used to. But Noah is on the spectrum and he has sensory issues and he's very, very sensitive to things like that. So we have to make it right for Noah. Have to make it right for Noah. You guys all want him to be my employees? Oh, Rebecca's here. Hello, Rebecca. Yeah, so some of you understand the sensory stuff. Some of you understand it. And now that he's pointed it out, I hear it very, very clearly. So I don't know, is it in? And I gotta see if it's in this room too. Yeah, see, it wouldn't have mattered had he taken this room. It would still be humming. So hopefully they can get on the roof and look at the unit and see if there's something making it a little noisier than it should be. Also, once we put some furniture and some rugs and things, that should help. It could be kind of like bouncing off the walls because it's very echoey in here. See, that's my phone chirping again over here. Hello, hello. So I'll show you the new shipping area digs. This moment. I don't know why my phone is chirping. There's no notification here showing that it should be chirping. Nothing. Not a thing. All right. Let's go out to the garage because I'm giving Carrie the tour for the first time. Yeah. This is the first time Carrie's been here.
I know, what a jerk I am.
Don't mind the dead bugs on the floor. Ooh. Good one, too. So this is the garage, as you can see there. It's an insulated door. So leave that door open because we need a little airflow. It's not horrible in here. With a fan, it would be okay, but I have done something for my girls this time. They have an air conditioner. It's not on yet because we need an extension cord in order to run it to the power, but they will have an air-conditioned garage. And then, here, let me flip around, not make you guys dizzy or anything, but then the shipping table is going to be right back against that wall so that the air is going to blow like right there on these girls. Yes, we installed a light. We did install a light for you and everything. I got you covered. And then we have plenty of room to put shelves for all of the boxes and shipping materials. We're going to hang our peanut dispenser, and hopefully a lot of that's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow. You should see her face. She's all happy. She's happy.
Break time is swim time.
Noise reduction tiles on the ceiling. We tried that at the last house and it didn't work so great. But it is definitely something we may need to do. We'll figure it out. But it's a pretty nice setup for working, I think. Yeah. I have to get somewhere where I can kind of prop this. Oh. What's that? Oh, okay. Stand by. Okay. Okay. Okie doke. Just let me know the plan. Sweet. Thank you. It always all works out. So he was basically letting me know that because I bought a used tank, there are some parts that are necessary that are not here. So he's going to get those parts in and then come back and do all the replumbing. And that actually works out really good because I have a 3 p.m. whatnot sale today.
Perfect.
So now I'll be able to do my whatnot sale from my computer. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it?
And I can ship. I can get shipping.
And you can get shipped done.
Oh boy.
Well, let's you know what? I want to stay close to the Wi-Fi. Now to think about it, I don't want to walk over there because well, I'm going to have separate Wi-Fis. We've already got the one installed over here. When I move my service, it'll go over there. So yeah, let me catch up on some comments. Let me find some place to sit. Do we even have a place to sit? We don't really even have a place to sit. Oh, hold on. Stand by. Oh, I have an idea. I have stuff sitting over here against the wall. Here. You can grab yourself one too. Here we go. I'm good. I'm good because now I can rest my elbows on my knees and catch up on these comments a little bit. Oh, I've already talked to a lot of my members this morning because we do a Monday morning from the shipping room live. So that's where you see all the people that have little turtles next to their name. So we get together on other times, other lives, other stuff. Get a little closer. Get a little closer, Carrie. Look at you. Like everybody loves you. Mikey loves you more than me. I'm just saying.
Oh,
it was very apparent in his last video.
Zip it.
Yeah.
You probably didn't answer his text. That's what you got. Answer a text. Surprises occur.
Yeah. Okay. No, I got to give him a hard time. Noah's room under the rooftop. Well, it's kind of in the middle of the guest house, but kind of over to that side. You can hear it from all rooms. I have to be out of the old place by the end of August, but I'm antsy to get like 2 weeks is
She wants to be out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'm not like that Tasmanian devil, but
or bewitched.
Yeah.
But we're gonna make it happen. Be careful, make sure that the window AC unit is plugged into your regular outlets. I made the mistake of plugging in a portable heater to an extension cord. Yeah, heater is really bad. They make commercial grade extension cords. and that's what we'll use. It has to be commercial grade,
Or,
special wattage, I guess, or voltage, or yeah.
We have to do that at the antique mall. You can't get under 40. It's a 40 line.
If we went to send some love, is address same? Yes, my PO box is staying the same. That address is actually a PO box, so that address stays the same. Yeah, so let me get to like my big I'm sorry, because today was supposed to be live thrifting from Dog Junkies. And some of you know this. I talked about it on my Friday sale. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on these comments to make sure I'm not missing anything important. I mean, all your comments are important. Mike says, I love everyone and it's not a contest. You know, but I have to find something to just josh you about, okay? Come on. Come on. I really, though, was going to spank you if you put that item back, Mikey. Oh my gosh, I was like on pins and needles, hoping you were not going to put that item back. And I'm not going to tell anybody what the item is. They have to go watch your video to go see what I'm talking about. You guys go watch Mikey Bags of Money's last thrifting video, because you will see the item in question and you will be feeling the same way as me.
Props, Mikey.
Just saying. Just saying. He's getting an eye, though. He's getting an eye on the stuff that is outside of his niche.
I'm proud of the other item that you found that, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
We're such teases. Yes. So, I know today was a crazy day. I dropped Rachel off. It's actually, I'm actually relieved, kind of, that the whole aquarium thing is not going down right now.
I know.
I'm relieved. I mean, we got it out of the old house, so now I have an absolute gigantic spot to pack and put boxes. Like the Tetris is happening. I see it happening now.
Yes. You are a Tetris queen.
We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We'll get shelves up tomorrow. We'll make it happen. So today was supposed to be live thrifting day at Dog Junkies. Many of you were very excited about it. You were waiting for it. And so I just want to say, I'm sorry, it's not happening. And long story short, here's what I'm going to say. It does not matter how good your business is. If you don't treat your people right, you will have consequences. And Rebecca, who's over in the chat, was the manager of Dog Junkies. And Rebecca, I don't want to overstep here, but I just want to say Rebecca's talents and her work ethic and her honesty and loyalty and all of the things that make up an amazing, amazing manager were disregarded and were, quite frankly, stomped on. And to the point that Rebecca had to make a decision to protect her own mental health as much as she wanted to stay and continue to support the work that is done for the dogs. I mean, the charity does a lot of good for doggies, but the woman who, and you don't really own a nonprofit. That's the thing. You don't own nonprofits. You are a steward of a nonprofit. Nonprofits are not meant to be one-man operations. They are meant to be a team of people with a like-minded mission. And when the person that has the power is not savvy to how to keep that going, you will lose good people like Rebecca. So,
she's a love bug anyway.
Yeah, Rebecca's amazing. She's amazing. And I am so thankful that her and I have become friends, and she's going to come over here and come jump in the pool here pretty soon.
Yes.
Well, not today, but soon. Yeah. So here's the words of wisdom here I hope I can shed to you. When you guys get to the point of hiring people, or your business grows to a point, or maybe you're already there, you have to be able to put people in place and cherish them Like
You better.
if they are good people, you have to treat them right or they will leave, because good people know that they can go elsewhere. They know they can.
Who wants to?
Yeah. And then you get stuck with the slouches.
Yeah.
I don't have any slouches right now. I got rid of the slouch.
Oh, we might have, there might have been a few people we might.
Yeah, it's tough. And I'm just going to say, hiring people is really, really hard. Like if you have a good person working for you, you do what it takes to keep them and keep them happy. Do I keep you happy?
Of course.
Carrie,
I wouldn't be back here every day if I didn't like it.
You guys didn't see this in the video, but I bought her a booby mug, okay?
She did.
I bought her a booby mug. Who else will buy you a booby mug?
Nobody. Whatever. We have some interesting items on our bar at my house. So it just fits in. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. So there's that. And from the perspective, if you're in a position, whether it is a relationship, a work relationship, club, organization, whatever relationship that is absolutely draining you and is not doing things in your life that add to your life, you absolutely have to know when to walk away. You have to know when to walk away. As much as you want to stay there and make it work, you have to walk away.
Have you done it before, Danny?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, well, similar.
Yeah, both in our life story wise.
Yeah.
And business. So people may not know how I know Carrie. So I used to manage.
I was hitchhiking. She picked me up on the side of the road. No.
Yeah, kind of. I used to manage a thrift store here in Vegas. And Carrie came in and applied for a position there, and I hired her.
Smart lady.
What were you there for, like a week?
3 weeks.
3 weeks? Okay.
Because I didn't even know how to explain it. The place, the reason that I wanted to work at the place, I'm a huge fan of nonprofits. And if I could work a job that's going to help other people beside making money, whatever, that's like, to me, that's one thing that speaks to me because I'm a huge fan of volunteering, etc. So I wanted to go to this place because, oh, it's a nonprofit. And I'm like, oh, and a thrift store. And I was already doing my sales and stuff on Facebook and my antique mall. So I'm like, ooh, and plus, we get a little employee discount, blah, blah, blah. I was there for literally 3 weeks and maybe a little empathic or whatever. I had the worst feeling going in there. I'm like, something horrible is happening here or is going to happen here. And I'm like, you know what? I only worked 1 or 2 days anyway. She only had me for like 2 days a week, but it did not jibe with me. And I don't know how else to explain it, but you ever work somewhere that you just have the worst feeling like something terrible is going to happen here? I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah. And I probably wasn't the greatest of bosses either because I was so stressed out.
I was stressed out and a little grumpy.
I was in a,
when I started working for you at your house, I'm like, wow, she's really nice. I didn't know.
I was in a similar situation as Rebecca found herself, where that owner treated her people like absolute doo-doo. And it was very stressful. And the pressure that she put on everybody was so intense.
Ridiculous.
So I left shortly after Carrie left. I ended up walking away as well. And so you come full circle. I was over at the Charleston Antique Mall. I was doing a filming and shopping thing. And I go to check out, and she recognized me before I recognized her.
Because I'm like, who's the dummy spending all the money in here? Danny. I was like, oh my God, I know her.
Yeah.
No, I'm not dummy. I'm sorry. That's not terrible. It's not true.
She apologizes for everything. I do. I know you're kidding.
I was kidding.
Are you?
Yes, absolutely.
So, I mean, we started talking and catching up, and then you said something about, well, if you know anybody,
No, you literally said, are you looking to do anything else? And I'm like, oh, maybe. What do you got?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because your person just quit like
Right.
a week or two before. And I'm like, oh, I'll give it a go. And and I told her up front, she knows I have my other job that I do, the trade show. I have the kids back east, so I tend to travel back to Buffalo a lot to go visit my kids. Because we're semi-retired. So I went in, I'm like, as long as you don't care, you're flexible with me doing these crazy things, why not? Almost a year and 2 months later, here we are.
And she's become so much more than an employee.
I know.
She is
pumpkin baby
a friend and a sister, and
I know. It's funny.
yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah. So that's how Carrie and I came full circle.
That's us. And
So here we are.
Here we are.
Yep. A lot of you can relate to all of this. A lot of you can relate. Yep. Yeah. So there are things in the future of this, because I'm also very passionate about animals. In case you didn't notice.
Really?
And this property is actually the ability for me to kind of work on one of my dreams, is to do more animal rescue work and build on that. So stay tuned for that. And get a thrift store opened. And which is the other reason I want to get this move over with. I just want to get it done and get to where I can start working on the next thing. I hate limbo. Absolutely hate limbo. And I'm really, really, really angry at the landlord at the old house, because, oh, thank you, Charlotte Parks. Thank you for the super sticker. I don't know how to pin anything from my phone, or I would pop that up there, but I don't know how. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. So the pool has to be filled constantly. And I was just like, okay, it's been hot. It's the heat. It's evaporating.
You've been talking about that now that you've just said that. I'm like, I didn't even think about it. I remember you does your pool evaporate? Because we have a pool in our yard. She's like, does your pool evaporate quickly? And I'm like, well, I mean, it does fill. I mean, it's hot here. We know it's dry. So your, evaporation is huge, but I didn't realize. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it was not that hot last week at all. In fact, we had rain. We had lots of rain. So pool shouldn't. Oh, my phone's ringing. Carrie's crawling across the floor. Okay, just who is it?
It is an 888.
Hang it up.
Hang on.
Swipe it. Swipe it, swiper. Actually, if you just give it to me that way, if it happens again, then I can.
Okay. Sorry.
Right.
You guys
all good.
My butt and everything.
Usually people don't call at between 1 and 2 on Mondays because they know I'm live. So I had to add again a monstrous amount of water this morning. So I asked the pool guy, I'm like, I think there's a leak or something somewhere because I've had to add a lot of water. He goes, well, yeah, there's a leak. I'm like, what? He goes, and he said the landlord's name. Oh, he knows. He's known about it for a long time. It's been that way for a long time. He told me exactly where it is. So number one, I have the problem with the fact that my water bill has been higher than it should be for the last 11 months.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they've noticed, but we have a water crisis here in Las Vegas, and any waste of water is bad. So I haven't said anything yet, but I'm fuming. I was telling Carrie this morning, I better get every cent of my deposit back, every cent, or we are definitely going to have some words.
So
yeah, just too many things now adding up. Yeah, the wasted water, I think, bothers me more than anything. And I'm watching this pool here at this house, which is a much larger pool, and it's not needing to be filled.
It's a nice temperature.
It holds
too, right?
steady, and so maddening. Yeah, some landlords are, oh, I hope this landlord is not like that. I think this landlord really cares about this property. I mean, because they built it
It's
with their
nice.
own hands, you know,
Yeah.
this was all custom remodeled for them. They didn't build the house, but they bought it, gutted it, remodeled everything themselves. So
It's pretty. Oh my gosh, that kitchen. Ooh. I'm gonna go.
oh, thanks. 67 Wildcat. Can you send me an email so I can have your contact information? I might need you. I might need you. Your husband's an attorney.
Oh.
Yeah. Mhm. I'm not that tight. Like, I know it's a big time commitment to enter a lawsuit, time and money. So I don't go into that frivolously. Been there, done that, and still have a guy that owes, it's up to about $250,000 now that we'll probably never see. So I've been through the whole lawsuit thing. It took 4 years of litigation and a jury trial, of which we prevailed, but the amount we got was so not worth it. The attorney got more than we did, and the punitive damages that we were rewarded, we've never seen a penny of. So it's, and I've never had any help in, I know I could go put liens on property and stuff, but I don't even know how to begin. I don't know how to do all that. And like, again, it's more time, and you know,
I know you've got so much.
right? Like, it's like my aquarium guy is like, he doesn't even realize how tight my schedule is. Like,
I know, she's like.
he came in, he goes, "Are you on a call?" I'm like, "Yep."
You can say that. Yeah, we do not live, we live about 20 minutes away from each other. She's more northwest, I'm southwest.
Yeah, some of you know about the lawsuit trail.
Ugh.
I don't know if this pool's been leak tested. I don't even know how you do that. Don't even know how you do that.
Well, you would hope they would tell you.
I would hope, yeah.
And you know, the crazy thing is, it doesn't take much to repair that.
Well, that's the crazy thing. We had the pool drained. It could have been fixed when the pool was drained.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Like, what the heck?
Could you, I know, right?
Yeah, I'm not happy. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting when I get out of there. And we're going to do a walkthrough, and I'm going to make her tell me anything she thinks that she'd deduct for, and we're going to have the conversation then. Because then I'm going to come back with my list of things to knock off of her amounts. And yeah. Yep.
Crazy. Reading. What's happening, people?
Brenda's having trouble getting into the membership.
Oh. Hi, Kathy. We are silly. We enjoy that.
Does the new home have any solar panels? Just for the pool. Just for the pool. I wish they had put solar on here, because I'm a little scared. So it's like right now, okay, so I have to, this is another thing I have to figure out. And you guys, when I say I'm not techie, I'm all of this like talk to the stuff scares me, but I can feel it right now. That thermostat set itself back to 72. I keep cranking it up to 77, and it keeps going back down to 72. And it's running. And this does not make me happy. So yeah, I have got to figure out these smart thermostats sooner than later.
You get it on your phone too, or do you have a phone?
I'm sure there's an app. I'm sure there's a thing.
Yeah. Nevada Power does it, unfortunately.
No, these are Nest.
Oh, excuse me.
No, they're not Nevada Power. These are the ones put into the house that are controlled by your phone.
Did they tell you the passwords or anything? Because
oh gosh, this is so funny. I have an email that has about 50 links of every app, of every owner manual of everything that's in this
Good.
house. Have I had time to go through that? No.
Sure not.
No. Yeah, so I have to reprogram everything. I know. I put no on it. Noah's gone for a couple of days now.
Yeah. I would totally get
I just need somebody really smart to come over here and just make it all happen. And then just give me the kindergarten version of just do this.
push one.
Yes. Thank you, Terry. My friends from Facebook who are watching, I see your comments. Look it up on YouTube. I don't have time to watch a video. Heating and air business can help you.
Hi, Christy.
Do we need a leather skin frozen head Minnesota girl to adjust some attitudes?
Are you related to the Niagara Falls ladies?
I am a simple woman in a smart house. Yes. I'm old school. One thing at a time. That is a good reminder, Vicki. That is a good reminder. Most thermostats are going to be off 3 or 4 degrees higher or lower than the temperature you select. Yeah, I just wanted to stick at 77 and not 72. Thank you, Christina. I'm going back. I am catching. It was about the live thrifting.
No live thrifting today.
Okay, so I can probably program it from the thermostat, but I don't know how until I read something. It's got to get connected to the Wi-Fi first. That's the first thing, is I have to figure out how to connect the thermostats to the Wi-Fi. That's step one. Then we'll go from there. I'm just irritated that it keeps defying me. Wait, it's changing the temperature. I just wanted a hole.
You don't control me.
You don't own me. Hey, the acoustics are really good in here for singing.
No, Mike,
we got to fill this place out because it is so echoey.
We need a microphone.
Oh, oh, Shauna, thank you. Thank you. Keep the shenanigans coming. We will. We don't know how not to. That's just
we might be in little trouble.
This is not made up. This happens off camera too.
I know. You have no idea.
Yeah, it's probably still set to whatever it was set when the people moved out. And I wasn't worried about it until I took over the electric bill.
Yeah.
See, some of you get me. 77? Yes, I'm a lizard. Okay? I'm like a tortoise.
Who's from Rochester?
Oh, what? Lorraine.
Hi, Lorraine from Rochester.
Oh, Rebecca says she's got me. She can help. Oh my gosh, Rebecca. Come help me program the thing.
I know.
And then we'll jump in the pool.
All right.
Okay, so here's the funny thing. They're waiting for me to download the app for the pool because the pools all run off of an app too.
Oh, for gosh.
And the filter needs to be on more time.
What day can we do it? I'll unpack and then swim.
Well, the pool guy comes Thursday.
Oh,
Thursday.
Oh, perfect. Let's do it.
Right? So Thursday's the day.
This week anyway. Hi, Justin.
Nope, Judy, no more. But stay tuned because it was a precursor for greater things to come. Let me just wink, wink.
And a nudge, nudge.
And a nudge, nudge. We got you. We got you worked out. You guys had so much fun with it. We're going to make it happen again. Yeah, the hard part is getting all your stuff talking to the new Wi-Fi. Well, that's why I was late getting on here, is because I had to get this phone hooked up to the Wi-Fi so that I was not
I'm gonna have to hook my phone
worried about
that before we head out.
Yeah, you should. You totally should.
I'm doing it. But I can listen to my tunes while I'm working.
I'm kind of getting through these comments. Keep talking, Carrie. I'm
Are
going
you
through the
going to be able
comments.
to do what not to?
I am. So this is what I'm saying. Like, this was the plan, is to come over here while they were plumbing the new aquarium and get that done. That's why she's here with me, because if they weren't done in time for me to get back to go do my whatnot sale, I was going to leave her here with them and to get the place locked back up. But now I have time to go home and do the whatnot sale. And I apologize again. I'm sorry if anybody went over and saw. I got all the stuff uploaded that I'm going to be selling, but I didn't get pictures. I didn't do pictures this week, so I'm sorry.
It's surprises.
I have lots of
Surprise!
I'm sorry's today. I also, on the topic of I'm sorry, I just, as it relates to you and your business, I also want to say this. Those are two words that you should get really good at saying, even when you don't want to, even when you don't think it's your fault when something goes wrong. I've had to do a few partial refunds this week. Totally my fault, because as you know, and I talked about this before, and Dottie knows, like, she missed some things. And so there were things, some little issues, some little chips and things that weren't noted. And I sold those items and the people get them. And then I'm telling you, the first thing to do is say, I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
It's true.
Something arrives broken. You know, you didn't do it. The post office did it. I'm sorry. You say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry softens whatever comes next. I'm sorry gets people off of their very, very defensive position of being ready, to
Kill you.
Because a lot of sellers will blame their buyers for things, or think they're scammers, or accuse them of switching things. And you simply can't do it. It may be true. They might be doing it. They might be. But I'll also tell you, you come back with oh, I'm sorry. Please open up a return and I will happily take the item back. Even when you don't want to, even when you're gritting your teeth and you're going, oh, heck no, I know they did that. Nope. I'm sorry are some of the most powerful words you can use in retail and in any customer service-based business.
Yes.
You gotta be willing to say, I'm sorry. Gotta do it. Gotta be the first two words in your response to an unhappy customer. Let's see. You talk, I'll read. We can't both read at the same time.
I know, I'm like staring in the
Oh, they want you to do the scary voice in the echo.
Oh, that's good.
It's good in here.
Wow. What do you think of that? Oh my gosh. So if you guys didn't know, last week I was out. I do trade shows as well for a little company called Doodle Pants. And I was telling Danny, the woman that owns that, they are very identical. It's funny just the way that they are. Like, spending time with her, I felt like I was sitting next to her this whole last week. Very entertaining, because they're both very, ready to go get their business going.
Yeah.
And you can, luckily again, I kind of mother them a little bit, both of them, when they're able to tell me, the trials and tribulations, and I just try to make them feel better and know that they should be proud of themselves, because this stuff is not easy. She needs to be so proud of all she's accomplishing, right? Like, I mean, all of it. So I know. I was going to say, I just hope that everybody.
Closer. You gotta squish over here, girl. There we go. Squishy, squishy, squishy. Get
I just
closer.
hope everybody has someone that is a good support system. That's someone that, you need to know you're appreciated and fabulous and good, and you need to. Some ladies just can't do it by yourselves. I know.
No, and we aren't meant to do things alone. This was not the design. Okay, I'm just gonna have to get to the newer
This
comments.
is a nice angle for me. Oh, thank you. Oh, hi. It's not focusing on the gobbler, so that's really good. So anyway, I just appreciate all the ladies in the business and making it work and doing it. Good for you. Congratulations. If you need love and hugs, I will give it to you.
Yeah.
Reach out. Send me an email. I'll love and hug you up.
We
Right?
were
Take
talking
care.
about this morning, how I love my guys, guys,
Mhm.
but what I know, the difference between men entrepreneurs and women entrepreneurs, men are kind of instilled with once they get an idea, like they just go, like there's no
Mhm.
voice in the back of their head telling them,
Oh, you're stupid.
Don't
you can't
do it. Where
Nah.
women listen to those voices saying, no, this is not meant for you. This is a male industry, whatever it is. And it's just this kind of thing that's gone up through generations, especially women kind of in my age range, older, grew up in a time when the stereotypes for women were you cook, you clean, you take care of the kids.
Don't even get me started on that.
You are
stuff.
not a businesswoman, not a businesswoman. So it's
They are dead wrong.
there are some amazing, smart, strong women who don't feel like they can do what they want to do because they've got somebody telling them they can't. And so I'm hopefully here to be the voice to tell you, yes, you
I'm all about
can.
I can, na, can't. That one doesn't work. Na, can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Support
Don't listen
system
to
very
those.
important. Oh, these
Totally.
they're flying. When you were
uh-oh.
comments are flying. When you were at that shop and found those 4 bar stools, there were 3 more hanging on the wall on a shelf. Yeah, but they were too expensive.
Oh.
They were pricey. I've got to really thrift the furniture. Like
I do, Brenda.
she's just been away for a week.
I've been away and I've been a little pokey button. Sorry.
Jig
But-
for you. You need to go back and watch from the beginning. Catherine Thompson says, I do what I want.
Yeah, girl. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Again, I'm behind on comments. Some of you have been listening to those voices.
Oh no, don't
wait.
listen to the voices. Don't.
Have I decided to keep the buffet? Yeah.
Yeah, you're keeping the buffet.
Yeah. What buffet was I not considering keeping? I don't remember.
The fancy cute one that's in the garage that came from the G-Dub for 65 or whatever ridiculous price was.
Oh, that one. I don't know.
You don't know if you're going to keep it?
I don't know. I know.
What?
I'll keep it till I sell it.
All right.
I'm gonna put a
You
big
fell
price.
in love with
I'm
that.
gonna put a big price. I'm gonna put a no regrets price on it.
She's an antique.
Because I know, but if I sell that for a good price, then I can get something else that I love.
Oh, for goodness sake.
That's how this
That
works.
means more moving crap into her house. Come on. Another giant piece of furniture. Oh no. That one's so pretty though. All right. Well, we'll see if it's easier for you to give her up. I don't know.
Okay, everybody who's coming kind of in here now and asking about dog junkies, I don't want to like rehash the whole thing, but we spent a lot of time talking about it. So just when we're done, kind of go back and watch from the beginning and you'll hear what's going on with that. My goal is to ramp up in the next 2 years so I can retire from my real job.
Heck yes, Sue.
Sue, you don't need 2 years. You can do it sooner than that. You can do it.
Unless you're trying to get tenure or something or whatever your 10 years is.
That's
so you get a
true.
better retirement.
There's a reason to stay for 2
Yeah.
years. I probably am not going to try to do an estate sale. I'm going to list some stuff on Marketplace. I am going to leave some furniture pieces at the old house like the last 2 weeks so that if I need to sell something, I can give out the address, have something picked up from there. And the things that I don't get sold in time, then I will just have moved again. Yep.
So, how did you get involved with turtles and where can I buy your sweet plushes?
All of my eBay stores are on Time Away right now. Time Away. If you ever see me pick up a plush or any other thing for that matter that you're interested, just send an email. Just send an email. I have instructions in the description of the video on the info that I need, and I'll sell it to you straight from an email. You don't have to wait for it to get onto eBay. Yep. How did I get into turtles? So we used to go to it was a family home fellowship. This incredible family, a family of 15, mostly adopted special needs children. They couldn't go to traditional church. So they set up this room in their home with a stage and invited people into their home every single week, potlucked. Everybody ate, fellowship together. We did music. We did a Bible study. I mean, it's like really, really incredible. And they had tortoises and they had some babies and they offered one to Rachel.
Oh boy.
That was our original tortoise. And I didn't know how to take care of a tortoise back then. And ultimately, that little baby died. And it upset me so bad that happened, that I then was like bent on learning about them and how better to take care of them and all of that. And so, gosh, I don't even know how many months later, there was someone who had 2 tortoises, supposedly 3 years old, that needed a home. I go to get, and they said that one was a desert tortoise and one was a sulcata. So I go to pick them up and I get them. They were both desert tortoises. And the woman's saying, oh yeah, they love watermelon and lettuce. That's their diet. That is, watermelon's a no-no. Fruit is a no-no for tortoises, for most species of tortoises. Their digestive system is not built to process sugars. So you can actually do a lot of harm feeding them. They'll eat it. They love it, but it's really, really bad for them. So these guys were severely malnourished. Found out they were both desert tortoises, not a sulcata. One of them, the one that we call Tiny, who looks a little bit like a pancake, is because he was so malnourished, his shell didn't form. And the other one has what's called pyramiding, which is kind of the opposite. The shell forms too much. So that was our first rescues. And then from there, I had one of the employees at the thrift store, her tortoise had babies in her backyard, and she needed to find homes for them. So then we took on another baby. That's Priscilla. Priscilla is now 3. And
She's a little climber.
and then Shelly came from my ex.
Oh.
Yeah, where
emotions on my face.
he was getting very upset because Shelly kept digging holes. Well, that's what tortoises do.
Right?
They need a burrow. So he wasn't allowing Shelly to have a burrow. When I finally convinced him to let me have her, well, he thought it was a him. It was Sheldon when we first got Sheldon. He was very sick and snot-nosed, so I took him to the vet, and that's when we found out Sheldon was a Shelly. And got her, but that's why she'll always have chronic issues.
Yeah.
I'll always have to be doing like the antibiotics off and on through her life when she gets overwhelmed. But then hope again, because this is where like you should, if I could have shown you guys what happened this morning. I'm in there. I did a TikTok, but it doesn't really show the scope of it. So, I mean, I walk into their pen in the morning and out they pop from their little burrows. And it's like, hello, good morning.
And they're so cute.
They literally come up to your feet and like, they look up at you adoringly. And then, I love them so much. And then Hope came to us from a viewer who drove.
She hears you and she comes out of her little area.
Oh, Hope. Oh, yeah. Hope is so adorable. These people drove 3 hours to bring Hope to me, and she had like a 50-50 chance of surviving. She was so malnourished. She couldn't even move. She couldn't walk. She was
chomped on by a dog.
And she was chomped on by a dog. Oh, she was in bad shape. And Hope might be a boy, but we still just always call her she. But we don't know until she outgrows her malnourished form. But she's the biggest joy.
So cute.
Yeah, we protect our toes and our fingers. They don't bite like it's not an aggressive bite. It's I think you might have food bite. And in the process of that, that could hurt a little bit because they have a beak like a bird. Basically, they have a hard beak, and so yeah, their bite could hurt a little bit.
Ontario. Woo, woo. And somebody else, go Bills.
I find tortoises are like a fish tank. Both just lower your blood pressure watching them. I know, right?
Oh,
I know. I worry so much about I have cameras on every single one of my tortoise pens.
She is constantly watching.
Right. I'm always pulling up and like watching. What was I in the car? And I thought one was up. I thought Priscilla was upside down.
She was upside down and it was a rock.
It was a rock. But that's, I mean, oh, I don't want that to happen. You always stay to the end of the video in hope of a peek of them. Yeah, I'm going to get in a little bit better of a system here now to where I'll get to film more. I'm going to set up a little tripod out there where I could just like stick my camera on it and do my chores. Because I mean, the chores happen every day. I check on the animals every single day. Bougie talks to me every single morning. We have a conversation.
Rebecca, I've witnessed the constant viewing. Right, Rebecca?
You know, it's because I don't trust the cameras to signal me. You know, I've got camera distrust. I got to get better cameras that I can actually trust when they go off. But I thought about doing a live tortoise cam, but it would be a little boring.
Yeah.
They spend 90% of their life.
Can you do a speed up one?
In a burrow. I mean, well, that wouldn't be live then.
Well, Can you make time? No, I don't want time passing more quick.
I know. It's
quicker.
They come out for about an hour in the morning and about an hour in the evening, and that's it. They're underground most, and then 4 months of the year they're just out of sight. You just hope and pray that they live through the winter and they'll reappear. Crazy little animals.
Oh, there's no.
I have no idea what time it is right now.
Nope, we don't know.
I need the name of a camera system for my chickens. What should I buy? So I can tell you the ones I have now are the Nest, and I'm really not impressed. I'm not impressed. They go offline a lot.
Sometimes if they get wet too, right?
Well, that's been a little bit of my issue is they're getting moisture, but they're supposed to be
outdoor
water resistant. They're outdoor cameras. So I don't know. Sure. I'm going to look into some better cameras. Phantom
2 p.m.
Oh, it's 2 p.m. It's 2:01. Well, you know what that guy. I have loved hanging out here and just chatting with you guys. I hope that this was somewhat entertaining, somewhat informational. It was a little impromptu as this move happens, but it's all happening. I am pretty happy. We've got all the. I'm sitting here staring at the eBay listed inventory. That's going to get unpacked on the shelves. Tomorrow's a big day of putting up shelving, putting up racks, putting up all the stuff we need to just now start full force and get the move done. We still have packing to do, still lots of pack. I've had friends come over and help pack. I've had help come over and pack, but there is still a lot of packing to do. I haven't even started packing the house yet. I need to start doing that.
I might be on vacation the rest of this week.
You know what? You're fired. You can't quit.
See, then don't fire me.
Oh my!
One day at a time is right.
I know, one day at a time, but I want to get her done. Like I just want to get her done.
We totally need to be bewitched.
Because did I mention I'm going to San Diego last week?
Well, that's because I'm going to be at a trade show that same weekend. Remember, the two of us.
No, you're back before I leave.
Okay.
No, I think I timed it.
I thought are you leaving? Because I'm
only gone for the weekend.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm home Tuesday morning.
I think we get back together.
So,
yeah.
It's trade show season, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But not crazy. I've won a month.
Yeah, totally. But I got to. I gotta, do my little getaway.
Yeah, you do. You need it just to.
Welcome, Linda's Creative Life. Welcome. Thank you for joining.
Yes.
And are you in Vegas?
I'm good at packing.
I know. Are you in Vegas?
Please.
Let's go.
Come on
Woo.
over.
It's so echoey. I cannot wait to get stuff in here and stop the echoes. Goodness. All right, guys. 3 p.m. will be the Whatnot sale. It is all Disney, and it's everything from glass to apparel to toys
Fun purse.
to
Giveaways.
purse. I have a purse.
That crazy balloon animal thing.
Oh, that's a popcorn bucket.
Okay.
That's a popcorn
Oh,
bucket.
that's a purse.
If you're a reseller, there will be reselling opportunity prices.
Yes.
Yep. So come on over if you like Disney. 3 p.m. Pacific time. So that's in like 1 hour from now.
Correct.
Come over to Whatnot. Melissa will put a link. If you have not yet signed up for Whatnot and you use the link that Melissa's going to give you over there, Whatnot's going to give you $10 to use on your first purchase. So you could almost get something for free if you just use that link and sign up and come on over.
Wanda, I also get the American Girl dolls. Good luck ever finding them. They're always just the Walmart or Target ones. But man, Tuesday morning does have American Girl accessories.
They do. Yeah.
So feel free to hop on over to Tuesday morning.
I see some of you are getting your purses from, and that's going to be my last. I'm sorry. So last week I was not on schedule for getting things out the door. I was a little behind. And I don't like to do that. My thing is you pay, I want to get it out the door and on its way to you. And that is my normal mode of business. So I'm sorry for everyone who had to wait a little bit extra for things from me. Jewelry sale, live sales, all packaged up, ready to go. She'll be printing labels this afternoon.
Get it out of here.
That stuff will be on its way.
Yep.
On its way. So thank you for everybody who came last week. And,
yes, Kathy.
Thank you ahead of time for everybody who's going to be there today. I appreciate it. I'm really excited about the Whatnot platform, learning more about it so I can help you guys come on over to it as sellers. If anybody's interested in getting on to the Whatnot platform as a seller, I have a different link you can use that may help you get a little bit faster approval. So it's instead of it saying invite, I believe it changes to seller. Am I right about that, Melissa? So instead of where the link saying invite, change it to seller and then the niche lady. And that one tells them that I referred you. So that might help you because there is a process to be approved as a seller on Whatnot.
I'm sneaking a peek at her because maybe upcoming.
Gonna get this girl selling on Whatnot because
why not?
Because why not?
Why not? What not? Why not? Will not? I don't know.
Yeah, and Mikey, are you doing another Whatnot soon? Mikey Bags of Money and Sunny Las Vegas are both on Whatnot. Ooh. I would. Oh, these chats are going so fast. Tyler's Timeless Treasures. Yes. Send me an email about that. That would be fun. Love it. Love it. I'm just giving Mikey a chance to answer.
Mikey.
I'm still working on my comeback. Okay. Well,
yeah.
We're watching you.
Love to Mikey get better.
Mikey, are we shopping this week?
Oh, Mikey.
Are you back on track?
We can lift or push your cart.
He's doing pretty good now though. I saw him pick up a gumball machine. Just saying.
I think he tilted it in there. I don't know how he got it in there.
Oh, and so it's Rosie's Closet, but her name is.
Hi, Rosie. I'm still waiting.
It's not Rosie. It's Crystal.
Yes, Crystal.
And her husband is Angel. You've seen them in my swap meet videos, but they're on Whatnot as well. A lot of people are getting onto Whatnot, and it's super fun. Super fun. Yes, there it is. Whatnot.com seller, the niche lady. Yep. If you want to become a seller, use that link. Use that link. Oh, you're in Indiana. Darn it, Ann. Darn it.
Oh,
I need to find somebody who just really enjoys packing. Does that person exist?
no,
Uh,
not that I'm aware
I
of.
think they probably do. They
Well, I don't know
probably
that-
do exist.
Well, unfortunately, that's not me. I'm sorry.
All right, everyone, we are going to shut this down and I'm going to head back to the other house to do the whatnot sale. You go be profitable and make it fun. Yeah, that.